Right now, let's check in with Steve Gelb. Steve?
Memorial Day, and I am joined by a very, very special guest. Can't talk to many people better on this day. The Secretary of the Navy, Ray Mabus. And Mr. Secretary, you know, the Mets, not just today, but really throughout the whole season, do such a great job honoring the servicemen and women. What are your thoughts on just what the Mets organization does for the military and the recognition?
Well, nobody does it better than the Mets. I mean, this is my third year in a row on Memorial Day, but I've been here on other days, and it's just a wonderful organization, recognizing our active duty members, also recognizing our veterans, and remembering what they do to make days like this possible and what they do to make sports like this possible.
So many servicemen and women here at the game today, and a bunch of them were honored before the game, got to go on the field at each position. What type of pride do you take in watching all these men and women here and watching that recognition on the field today?
Well, you know, this is the way we connect to the American people, because Navy and Marine Corps are America's away team. We never get a home game. And it's things like this that allow people to put faces to the people who are defending them, who are standing the watch every single day.
Mr. Secretary, earlier this season I had the good fortune of speaking to a World War II veteran who told me that he used to bring his baseball mitt around with him in Europe during World War II just to have some sense of normalcy and playing the game of baseball whenever he could. How critical of a role does sports play with the servicemen and women abroad, not just in their ability to play it, but also now with technology, being able to connect and still watch their favorite teams play?
It's incredibly important. I named a ship, I get to name all Navy ships. I named a ship the USS Cooperstown after the Hall of Fame because 10% of the members of the Hall of Fame served in our military. And we give an award every year, the Bob Feller Act of Valor Award, named after the great Indians pitcher who enlisted the Marines, enlisted the Navy the day after Pearl Harbor.
Mr. Secretary, as always, thank you for the time. Second year in a row you joined us, and thank you for all that you do.
Good. Steve, thank you, and thank you to the Mets, and thank you to everybody here.
Gary, after Abreu strikes out, we send it back to you with 2 outs.
All right, we'll get you a lozenge in a second, Matt.